Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Okay, time for another book review with Miss Habeebah and Nasif. So what do you have for us today?
Okay, I have this book. It's What Does Islam Say by Ibrahim
Bookmark.
Hewitt, I think.
It's always I think.
I know, last names are so weird. Okay.
Okay. What do you
Okay.
think? Let's start
So-
with the rating.
It was this 4 stars, I think.
Okay, why?
Because
Well, first, what is it about?
it's about like different topics and what Islam says about it.
Give us examples.
For example, adoption, music, jihad, like that, stuff like that.
Okay.
It does have a couple of topics that's not really good for younger kids to read because they won't understand it until they know what it actually is.
Okay.
Let's see what.
Yeah.
For example, contraception and homosexuality. And
So it talks about abortion. Why don't you just show the book?
Yeah.
So it talks about abortion, adoption, AIDS, animal welfare, calendar, capital punishment, contraception, crescent, divorce, drugs and alcohol, environment, festivals, food and drinks, homosexuality, jihad, marriage, music, Muslim schools, that's one topic, parents and children, racism, slavery, suicide, excuse me, and women. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you like how it's how it talks? Apparently it's very
It's like a brief.
It's very brief.
It's just.
So it doesn't go into so much details about what Islam says about each topic, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. No, I want you to talk. It's fine.
Oops.
Sorry, I shouldn't be talking. So
No.
you talk.
Okay.
Sorry.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
So
go
the-
into details.
But it does say a lot in one. Each page is each topic is about 2, 3, 5 pages. Not that much. And I love how it tells you a couple of ayahs and ahadith, a bunch. It doesn't give you one or two. One of the topics, a whole page was filled with just ayahs and hadiths that relates to the topic, which was really good because you can tell there's a source of this, not just one person saying that.
Oh, that's good. That's very important. Yeah.
And I love how diverse the topics are. And the way it's written, it's not so dry. It is just facts listed, but it's not that dry. It's kind of it's damp.
Okay, so it does keeps you it keeps you wanna keep reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is definitely
So,
yeah.
Okay. And so apparently because of the topics, it's for teenagers maybe.
Yeah, teens.
Do you think it's a good no, maybe it's not a good read aloud.
No, I don't
It's
think
just
so.
Diverse topics.
And it's also not something to read aloud, just something you go for to learn something.
And take it all in yourself.
And I also it's good because sometimes you're embarrassed to ask these questions. So instead of going and talking to someone, reading this would help a little more.
So do you think when a teenager has different questions about the different topics in this book, would it be a good idea for a mom
with reading this, and then they have a conversation after it, not just read it, because you can't really learn that much. If you read something, you can think something else
Okay,
if you
so
don't
it does need,
understand it.
after you read it, you did need some clarifications on some points, right? And you came
Like
and
some
you
of the
asked
most
sensitive topics.
yeah.
Like, I know you asked about marriage, divorce, definitely contraception.
I didn't even know what that is.
I know. Abortion. Okay. Okay. It's convincing.
It was. It really
Because
was.
some of the books about. Okay.
Mostly it went like it didn't go straight to yes or no. It talks about like other religions in some points. In some topics it talks about other religions. Some points talks about the society. Some points started with an ayah or a hadith, but it didn't say exactly yes or no at the beginning. It just told you how you think about it, how this thing and what it is, and it tells you slowly like.
So it tried to convince you.
Yeah, and it is really convincing. I understand mostly everything, and it was really nice.
And it's easy reader.
It is
to
easy
some extent.
Yeah, it is easy.
So
I
that's
think
how it
like
looks like inside.
no confusing if you're not like used to reading informational books, like me, because like I like reading.
Yeah.
Stuff,
but this is this was a shift in the genres, right? The kind of books you read. But yet you liked it and it got you hooked, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good book, looks like. And why did you you give it 4. So why did you give it 4?
Oh, because first of all, some of the writings it's like I think like it's not that easy to read at first. I had to read it a couple of times to finally understand what it is.
But
like the words itself.
Is it because you're not familiar with the
Yeah.
concept itself?
Yeah.
Okay, but you just said it's an easy reader.
It is.
It's easy reader if you know the topic. If you have a background about the topic.
Yeah.
But if you have
but
no
like
idea.
for some topics, I didn't even know what that is.
Right, like contraception. you had no idea what that is.
Yeah.
So I gave you a little background, and then you read and it made sense. Okay, all right. So go get it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love the facts in it too. Like it gives you facts about other societies and your society and different people.
Yeah. Okay.
Assalamualaikum.